Ow. Man, I just clipped the hell out of my ears. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, MLK Day, all that jazz. I hope y'all got your feet up, not at work, not doing shit. What up, Deji? How's the detox treating you? I know that it is not fun sometimes. Honestly, once I start working out, I'll stop coming in here as often. But for now, I'm new in town. I ain't got shit else to do, so I'll just be in here chilling. Appreciate you though, bro. Stay safe on the road. Motherfuckers crazy. But Deji, you busy? Can you come on and can you explain to people what you're doing? Let's see. Stuffy in it. I see a bunch of other people doing these lemon cleanses and juice detoxes, and don't nobody be giving no detail. I need to know how to mute this damn group chat when I come in here. Oh, you delivering that overpriced hospital food. I ain't mad at you though. Get your money. Bread man. Gucci and OJ with the crowd. You ever slinging them trucks through Dallas, man? Let me know. Imagine you could pull up to one of the shows we'll be doing at the crib. They are milking the fuck out of this Capitol footage. Swear to God. I don't blame them though. I find it hilarious. Yeah, we were trying to be so loud. Oh, damn, that caught me off guard. Nah, you gotta. Everybody up here is like LD energy driving. Like it's a 1,000 Ford F-150 overcompensating mofos. The amount of yielding lights is just dangerous because, and I don't know what it is. The closer you get to Dallas, the more everything is on a hill. So when it's like, okay, you can make a left turn over here, but you have to yield to whoever's coming at you, but you can't see them until they get like right here. And it's just like a game of death, like chicken or car death match. And then people be honking at me all the time, like, I'm sorry, it's just, I'm not gonna rush this light because, you know, I want to live. What up, live? Well, yeah, bro, driving out here is insane. Nah, everybody here drives aggressive. It's not even about fast or slow. They don't be trying to let you get over. If they can cut you off, they will. And it's not a lot of police on the streets either, so ain't nobody out here really monitoring what's going on. You know how them boys do to drive their trucks. They think they can just bully everybody. So you can keep honking that F-150 at me, but bro, when the light go green, I'm gonna go. You can relax. Like the way the highways are set up here, there's two lanes. There's a lane that's literally a U-turn that goes under each bridge, so you can go the opposite way. And the next lane is so you can either go straight or under the bridge and like to the next plaza intersection. The U-turn to get home for me was cut off. Like there's a tow truck, two cops blocking the way because somebody got in an accident, and they're trying to like pull the truck out the way, right? When I tell you the cop looks at me and is like, okay, stop. When I tell you it's two giant Ford trucks that pull up behind me and just start blowing at me aggressively, and I'm like, I'm pointing at the police like, I don't know what you want me to do. One of these mofos rolled up on the curb, squeezed past the cops, and is driving at an angle like this, and just shot off. Cops just looked at him like dumbfounded. They ain't even go after him. They ain't stop him. They were just like, yeah, it's like that. When I tell you, Wisconsin and Florida, they make money off of giving tickets. Texas, they do not care, boy. This works.
What's good with you?
Microphone check 1 2. What's good, Deji?
No, I'm thing. I'm chilling. At least I'm trying to.
So tell the world about this new cleanse that you're on.
It's not new. I've been doing it for the last 3 years.
Oh, okay.
So I usually, it depends how bad I eat, but this year, we could just say what it is. COVID got the best of me. It got the better of me. Ate out roughly anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week, plus the holidays. I'm out of shape. I mean, I may not look like it, but I'm out of shape. So basically, this cleanse is supposed to restart your digestive system, and it's supposed to basically detox you of all the toxins you've had, probably over the whole course of the year, but definitely the last couple of months of the year, depending on when you do it. It depends when you do it. I just choose to do it at the beginning of the new year.
That's a good
So
time
yeah,
to start.
huh?
So that's a good time to start.
Yeah, I just like to get a good reset, and then usually after this, I usually eat pretty healthy till about the summer. So like, give it about June. Probably more often. My diet starts to go down a little bit after July, during July. But yeah, it's whatever. But basically, it's you basically can only eat anything that's like crunchy. So like apples, celery, carrots. You can have eggs and tuna. That's like the one exception because those are like easy sources of protein. But you can also have protein if you want. You can add in your shakes, spinach and spring mix, and then a whole bunch of fruits. And basically, it's supposed to strip you of all artificial sodium and sugars. So yeah, it's literally like you're going through a withdrawal. So half the time, every time I do this, I be getting like the shakes. I be having sweats, constipation, whatever you think. It's rough. It's not for the weak. That's what I say.
So it's strictly just like it's like shakes or juice cleanse.
So you're supposed to have 3 shakes throughout the day, and then in between your shakes, you're supposed to have like as many snacks as you want, as long as they fall within what you can eat. And that's it.
Gotcha.
So realistically, you could have unlimited amounts of tuna, but you wouldn't be able to, like, and there's like special, like, you can use pretty much all seasoning except for regular, like, salt. You have to use sea salt. So that's a thing. But there's also like a variation where you don't eat the smoothies and you just have a bunch of salads and you have rice. Like, there's a variation to this one. This is like the extreme one. So like, this one is like, say you got to lose like 20 pounds by the time like a wedding, and you got a wedding in 2 weeks. This is the diet that you pick. So
Yeah, I might have to hold on to that one come May time again.
you what? You said you made what?
So I might have to use that diet in May again.
Oh yeah, anytime, sir. Don't worry. I've sent it to the 3 or 4 people now. I haven't asked them about their experience. Actually, I've asked one person. Obviously, that's Tess. That she on the call or whatever. But other than that, I mean, I haven't asked anybody because I'm too afraid to ask them because I could potentially be setting you off, because
Right.
this will test everything. I'm a pretty strong-willed person, and this be getting me out of my feelings and my chest. I'll be a little bit heated. I usually don't get hangry, but this, you take away like salt from me, and like I can't eat real food. I'll be like, all right, cool. And I fasted before, and I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. But it's whatever.
The only time I really used to fast, like heavily, was back in school, like during finals,
Mm.
because my major used to stress me out bad. So I'd be eating like bread and just small like things once a day, and I'd be stressed out from testing. I'd be ready to snap on everybody by the end of the year.
Hey, that's funny because during finals, I used to eat everything. It used to be study, eat, and then sleep. Because I used to be falling asleep like on a dime. I'm talking about I'd be in the chair, posted like this, falling asleep. But finals is
Yes.
a hectic ass time.
How was the test? You know how it went. Don't ask me that.
Yeah, man. Cramming all that stuff in like I wasn't paying attention the whole semester, which I wasn't, but that's besides the point. It's whatever.
So how long does it go? Is it to the end of the month? Is it a certain period? Or
So it's 10 days. And
ooh,
then after the 10 days, well, but actually day 10, you slowly transition back into eating like real food, right? So on day 10, there's this fat flush soup, and it's supposed to help you like reabsorb all your carbohydrates and fats that you didn't get while you were doing this cleanse because you're not having any fats at all or carbohydrates really. Um, so the soup helps like start that process again, and then you're just supposed to slowly start into eating real food so you can have salads. Usually you're supposed to, like I did it last year, and I did this, and then I went on a cruise. It was, don't do it. Your stomach will be messed up, tore up to the floor. Like you'll be upset at yourself. So this year I'm gonna do it where I transition into like eating salads, having some soups, having bread, and then usually about like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, you should be good to like start eating fairly like regular. Like you can have your chips, you can have your chicken because I've been craving chicken. I've been craving chicken wings and pizza for whatever reason.
because whenever you're doing right, you always want what you're not supposed to have.
Exactly, that's all it is. I'm like, damn, I could kill me some pizza, so a veggie pizza with some hot sauce and some ranch. I'd be cool with that. And some wings. Oh my God. Wings have been calling my name since I started this junk. And I usually have wings about once a week, so I'm struggling right now. It's a struggle bus.
How many days are you in right now?
Oh, I'm on day 8. Like I'm basically done. So like I'm not
Oh,
really tripping at this point. It's just the fact of like now that you're at the end, see like the hardest part honestly is the middle days. So like I would say about like 5, 6, 7, those days are extremely hard because you're not really close, but you're not just starting, right? Um, but when you get to the end, it'd be like, oh, okay. And especially since my days have been going fast, so I mean, it's different. I mean, I'm in the crib, but I have stuff to do in the crib, besides work. Um, so yeah, it's been a breeze. It's out of all the years I've done it, this has been the quickest and probably the easiest. But at the same time, this has probably been the most annoying because I already know what to expect. So I'm like, yeah, this just need to end. Like literally, it's like, okay, I already know when I get to day 8, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, we're almost there. Like it's not a big deal. But now I'm like, okay, can it just be day 10? Because I've already done this.
okay.
You
So it's
know?
like you doing like a solid 10-day boot camp basically.
Yeah, basically, to get right. I find that this cleanse makes me more disciplined throughout the year. With my eating habits, spending habits, and then like whatever I'm trying to do to progress. It's a good. That's why I usually do it at the beginning of the year because it's like, okay, if I do this, it's gonna set up for like the rest of my year because I'm like, I know I'm gonna start hitting things because I had to. It's like kind of like practice, right? So when you
Right.
do things so many times, you just be like, all right, I know this is just gonna propel me, so that's why I do it at the beginning of every year. But usually I make a decision and I'm like, have I if I like if I didn't eat as bad as I did, I would not be doing this cleanse this year. Honestly, I would be doing a shortened version of it, maybe like 3, maybe like 5 days, but I wouldn't be doing it this long. I'm only doing the full 10 days because boy, I put on like 15 pounds easy, and I was like, I ain't never been this big post college, so I was like, this is not good.
I think it's because all our adult weight hit. Because I'm starting to see why now some of them D1 dudes who transferred like 6 times and then be 25 and 26 in the national championship be like 3 times our size. That
Mm-hmm.
adult weight we hit ain't hit till you get to that age. So
I hear you.
we 18 through 22 trying to eat 15 meals and put on pounds. I mean, I was never
Mm-hmm.
doing that. I'm just like, I got a fast metabolism. It ain't happening.
Yeah, that's part of it. But then I'm like, this still don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I was like, ooh, am I starting to get a gut? And I was like, Lord, never have I ever. And then I was just like, all right, it's time to get right. That's what I said to myself. And then, yeah.
I don't know.
But
My weight fluctuates terribly. So I'm either gonna be like a healthy 220 or an out of shape 220. And then if you catch me, like it's gonna stay 220 or 225 max. If you catch me after eating a big meal, then yeah, my stomach looks bloated. I look out of shape. I look fat, and that's when I be getting roasted the most. I'm like, damn, why this guy called it a bad angle? Leave me alone. I'm telling you that weight gonna catch. I realize now a lot of people be thinking, oh, you know that weight gonna catch you. You get older because they think I'm younger than I actually am.
right.
But there was somebody who was like, I'm trying to tell you, man, that weight gonna catch you when you hit 25. I'm like, dog, you know I'm 25 now. But when you hit 27, I'm trying to tell you it's gonna catch. Okay.
I feel like, I don't know, because my dad, he was basically 185 um, until he hit 50. So I still got like I'm like that's why I'm like I really don't know if I'll ever really gain weight like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never get the only time that I really gained weight was when I was in college, and I could tell I gained weight because I was over here swollen neck and everything. But I'm like woof. But I don't know. I feel like as long as I can stay at like 165, 175 range, I'll be Gucci. I just want abs. I just always, for whatever reason, I just always want abs. Um, I don't know why, but I just always want abs. And even if I get older, I want the abs that aren't really defined, but you know that you see them. It's just like old man abs. I don't need them to be. I don't need them. I don't need to look like The
You
Rock.
don't need the
You
you
know.
don't need the washboard, nothing.
Hell no. When I'm 40 or 50, just give me the. Let me just get the. Let me just get the visuals. You know. I do my little 100, 200 abs a day, and I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
that's it.
that's
I get mine in between like rounds of Call of Duty. Like between each match, I try to hit like 25 or a different type of each 25, and
mm,
I never got that fine cut. Like in freshman year, I think it's the most weight I put on. Our freshman year of college, and we was living in Wittenhood. Man, I had I took the smallest amount of classes because I ain't know no better. So every
oh,
night I
Tafari.
would just
Tafari, good
well,
question. I have a good question. Was you a calf landing or a nest type cat?
I was a calf dog. You know I didn't know the landing existed till our sophomore year.
What?
I
You
did, bro.
wild.
Bro, until I started living with TJ and Ian, I did not know. My friends at Wittenberg, everybody used to just be like, "Hey, bro, we going to the landing." I'm like, I don't know where that is. Hey, bro, we finna go catch. Hey, come catch us at the landing, bro. We finna go get some food. I don't know what's up. I don't know what that is, dog. I'll catch y'all when y'all get back. It wasn't until sophomore year. So my big brothers was like, "Hey, man, we finna go get some subs. Come with us." I was like, "Oh, it was right. It was right there the whole
Yep. Yep. That landing was a hit, man. If I get the meatball sub, I would get that turkey with the honey mustard with the mayo, bro, wraps with the chips, and then get the since I had the plug, get the cookie and the free drink.
Oh, that's it. That's people used to think I was simping or playing games with people who worked at Sodexo. No, I'm just if you're nice
If
to
you were
people,
friendly, they will hook you up.
bro.
They really would.
You know how many times how much free stuff I used to get away with, and I wasn't stealing. They would just be like, "You want to just take this? We're gonna throw it out anyway. Say less."
Bro, I used to go to the Nest, right? Because I used to stay getting the stir fry, and because me
Right?
and old girl had a repertoire, she would always stack my shit up with like double meat, double veggies, double rice. I used to be like, this shit is too much. And I
Bro,
used to be like, this is what's fine. What you mean?
the only person I ever had a problem with down there was that crackhead ass nigga named Cairo who used to do the grilled cheese.
Oh my God. I remember that. I remember I only got grilled cheese a few times because there was always a long ass line. I stayed getting that crispy chicken sandwich. And then when I realized how bad it was, then I went to the grilled. And then obviously you get you the full pizza joint every weekend when you've been drinking all weekend, and that pizza would just be so good.
Yep,
Pizza,
weight fluctuation happens. Yep, I'm in the military, solid muscle for a nice while. My sister's favorite phrase is fat. Yeah, man, people are not nice once you lose your out of shape phase. But yeah, bro, that dude, he did not like me, and I think it's because before I got there, my cousin and Swan and them used to mess with him. So when my cousin left, and I came in to kind of like fill in. I guess he
right,
thought I
right.
was soft, or he thought, oh, I'm gonna get back at them through him. So he used to just like accuse me of stealing stuff or give me attitude all the time. I'm just like, I ain't doing nothing to you, dog. I
I
asked,
could.
I asked, I asked for cheddar. This man give me American. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna stop coming over here.
He messing up the grilled cheese. He messing up the.
Like, bro, the cheese I pointed at, bread pressed. It's not that hard.
Oh no, those grilled cheese used to be phenomenal. And then you get the what you get. What did you used to get on the side? Was it fries?
Mm-hmm.
Fries and what else?
I'm blanking. I feel like you used to get something else.
I feel like you could, but they were just always so greasy, and that was the best part about them. Yeah, the calf was a hit, man. Until you realized that you would spend 2 or 3 hours just eating, and I was like, this is dangerous. I'll
That
be
that
in
was
there.
it for me. Like I had no one. I used to live in the back hallway of our
Yep,
freshman year, so the
yep.
people across from me, it was like 20 people who used to hang out over there. So I became a part of that group. So we would all just organize calf time, especially on the weekends. And that's why like
Mm-hmm.
I was never at parties or anything like that. I was always with them. So we was at the calf Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, organized times every week. So
Bro, that
by the time sophomore year hit, I didn't know the landing existed until my roommate told me.
you didn't need to. That calf for brunch, for whatever reason, their brunch was actually always decent because, and I feel like it's because nobody went to the cafeteria during the day. They just always waited for the nest to be open. But when I used to start going my junior and senior, well, it was more my junior and sophomore year, bro, I was like, this is decent. You get the little triangle hash browns, you get the eggs, the waffle maker. I was like, whoa, hold up. And then if you wait long enough, then it transitions into lunch. Then you get you some pasta with some, and they always had chicken. They always had fried chicken. I don't know why they always did it on the weekend. It's like they knew a lot of people was not going to be in there. And I used to be like, yo, we going to be here for a minute. And I used to be in there for like almost an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was like, why am I even eating this much food?
Yeah, Sunday calf in the afternoon. That was a hungover person's dream. I used to
That
see
was
some. I used to see some of our teammates in there just like while they eating their food, trying to get their life back together. I'm like,
right, knowing damn well.
y'all dead? Yeah, we still, we got like meetings in like 30 minutes. Leave me alone, man. I'm trying to come back.
You have the Gatorade with the chocolate milk. You be trying everything and the water. You be trying.
Bro, my childish ass. You remember the big giant ass like G2 bottles of Gatorade used to sell?
Yes.
So I had one of those for like a solid 6 months, and I used to just refill it. I used to wash it out and refill it in the calf almost every night. And what is it? I messed around and sat next to which one of our seniors was it? It was another dude. It was Q. I don't know if you remember Big Q.
I remember Q.
Yeah, Q played O line. I messed around and finished my Gatorade, sat it next to him, and remember this is like one of them fat wide ones that it takes a while to fill up. But I
Right.
tell you, I looked away for 5 seconds, and Q has filled my water bottle with this much dip spit, and I'm like,
That's disgusting. The
I
fact of the matter is that he just saw a bottle and he was like, I'm just going to use this. That's so gross.
but remember we had a whole like what shoebox in our dorm hall full of empty
I remember. Dipping is one of the
empty
most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life.
I don't get how they do it. And what is it? It wasn't the fact that he took my water bottle. It's the fact that how fast he filled it up. And then when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh my bad, dog!" And tried to push it back at me. I was like, "Nah, this is
It's
game
cool.
over."
Yeah,
It's
that's yours. That's yours, blood. No, man, that dip stuff. I used to be like, one, um, what would just cause you to want to dip? Two, it's not even that cool to be dipping. Three, what would force you to need a buzz that bad throughout the day? Like I was like, I mean, do you really just do not want to be like present? And that's just me. You know, I try not to mess with those activities. You know how I feel about them. Um,
I I don't know. I'm my ass is asthmatic, so I never got into smoking anything. So
I
let
just
alone
never wanted to do it. You
just
know,
I
why would I?
never got the fascination of just holding something right here because
It's not like it's like gum and you get used to chewing. No, it's literally you have a fat lip right here, a big bump, and you're sucking on nicotine. It don't even got a good taste. I get it if it was some sunflower seeds because you know I love me some sunflower seeds,
facts.
but they don't have like I was just you sucking on something that don't even taste good. But
I,
to each his own.
I don't know, like just the like hillbilly boys at my high school used to do that, or they would do some chew when they get their hands on it. But I saw how many people at our school used to just dip or put their packets in, or we used to go together. We used to go to track meets, and dudes be out here like, "Hey man, anybody got a pouch I can borrow before I throw?" I'm like, "So you finna get nicotine in your system before you compete?" Like,
Wild. I didn't even know dipping was a thing until I got to Concordia. I'm not even on cap. I was like, yo, what the hell is this? And then I remember somebody tried to give me a dip. I was like, yeah, I'm good. You don't ever gotta offer me that. It was like beer, man. You know, when I slowly start to when I slowly start to realize I wasn't a beer drinker, I was like, yo, just pass me that tequila on everything, man. That's all I need. Tequila, because you know, vodka just be having you tore up, or some. What was the other? I always stay with some Bacardi. That was usually decent, or some Henny if I could afford it. You know, that was for special occasions.
I mean, I drunk whatever was available. If you left a 30 rack unattended by me or unattended, I'm taking two or three for my troubles. And even if you called me, it's just like, "Hey bro, did I say you can have some?" Shut up. You have like two more, you'll forget I was here.
Hey man, I couldn't do the beer, man. Beer be making me too bloated. I don't know how y'all be drinking that beer
Bro,
be making me bloated to the point where I just feel like I need to pee 24/7. So that's why I
what
was
up?
like,
What up, Alex? But no,
let's do
I
this.
didn't. I didn't drink it like heavy. It was just on occasion on the rare night we went out to a party or whatever. Like the first time I went to Brothers, because I didn't know anything about like mixed drinks. It wasn't until Allison told me what a vodka cranberry was, and I was like, "Yeah, this is my new favorite."
Man, mixed drinks will change your whole life. When I got to Brothers, I was literally living the dream, man. $10, all you can drink, any mixed drink. I used to be getting a different drink every time I went up there. I was like, whoo. But that also became very dangerous. But that's for another time. That's another story time. I don't
I
need to
forget.
talk about.
Did you make it out to the senior bash we had at Brothers?
I did. I did. I had a wonderful night that night. I really did. We don't
Man,
get.
I didn't.
We don't.
I didn't. I was busy trying to make sure everybody had a good time, so I didn't try the drink that I had them put on the menu till the end. When I watched this girl pour like seven different alcohols in this tiny ass cup and then top it off with like some lemonade and sugar, you couldn't taste the alcohol. I took one sip and I was like, "Ooh, this is an addiction."
That's why people were. That's why I was saying "kill the DJ" in whatever tongue or whatever thing I was trying to say. Um,
And
Man,
you
I
was
miss
you.
Kill the DJ, bro. I don't go to the club no more. Obviously, not because of COVID, but I stopped going to the club just because I outgrown it. But going to clubs and just hearing a whack ass DJ and doing Kill the DJ and watching it the next day just brought me so much joy. Because I was like, yo, that shit is funny. Even if it wasn't me, I'd be like, if anybody else did this shit, that shit is funny.
Like, about 2 more minutes. I have my brother with me. But yeah, what is it? The few times I was at there, I was like, let me look at Deji, make sure I'm not up and messing up. He'll be the way I G check myself in this book. I was like, all right, Deji over there drinking, he cool. All right, I'm not. We Gucci.
Oh man, I remember one time they had played some Whitney Houston, and then they went to like some. '80s pop music, and it was like Stacy's mom, and I was like, what?
That's what used to kill me was the transition. We'd be going from Mask Off to like Mississippi Blues and all that crazy
Oh,
stuff.
right,
But
right.
it was crazy because they were like, "Yeah, man, you guys did a good job," and yada yada yada, and then we never got invited back.
Yeah, that going to bars in Milwaukee made me realize how much Wisconsin people love nostalgia. Because I was like, y'all really need to speed up to this generation. I was like, what's
Now,
going on?
at this point, if you got a cup from Brothers, it's now like a treasury item because I went in there recently. It don't even look the same, dog.
Like seeing that.
It's a glorified Wild Wings now.
Really? So they transitioned from the bar clubs thing to just regular sports bar, like full
Damn
blown.
near. So it's like there's the main bar downstairs. The whole
Mm-hmm.
back wall's been blown out and like pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the side, that little area to the left with like the tiles different, that's still the same. And so is the stairs and the pool table. But dead center in the middle, it's just like 10 booths back to each other for like eating food and sitting down, like actually like having a full course meal.
Right.
Then you go upstairs, the pool table's still there. I couldn't find a DJ booth. If it's there, it's super shrunk now. I don't see none of the TVs. The
Mm-hmm.
balcony looks smaller. And then the whole back area where we all used to kick it away from the dance floor, it's just full of like darts and what is it? Not foosball, but pinball tables.
Got you. Oh yeah, they have a sports bar now.
Yeah. So
I was
it
like,
and there was a whole ass baby in there, like sitting right behind me. So
so they just got tired of the college kids. That's what they said.
I mean, I wouldn't blame them if they remodeled because of everything going on.
Oh, was this during COVID? I didn't know that.
Yeah, remember they started remodeling like March, April, and they just reopened. So me and
Ah.
me and Martinkus went. We're just like, damn, I don't even feel the same vibe. And then like to the right now. Damn, I've been on for a minute.
Say it one more time.
All right, so to the right there's like this. To the right there's like this giant glass window, and I guess it's supposed to be like a private room you can rent out with like neon lights. So they didn't got super commercial now.
Hopefully their food is good. I mean, if you're gonna make a commercial, I hope to God your food is delicious.
Mac and cheese and chicken they let me down. So went in Wisconsin.
When in Wisconsin. When in Wisconsin, things that you must always get is some cheese curds. Um, I feel like you need to get you a butter burger. I don't know why. I don't know why Wisconsin. I feel like every butter burger I had in Wisconsin was phenomenal.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. Like the gym is here. There's a Culver's like right next door. So every day I gotta just drive past it and try not to pull in.
Pull up for that concrete mixer with the buffalo chicken tenders and the cheese curds. That was the meal with the
That
barbecue sauce.
I hit
Oh
up
my!
Brothers, and then I hit up this place called Vagabond, and I used to pass there all the time whenever
There
we
was
were
a
there. So
vagabond by us.
right
Or
around the corner from Brothers,
I did not know that. And
there's
I've
some
been to a
bomb
lot
ass
of places in
tacos.
Milwaukee. I didn't know. I never found a good taco place when we was in Wisconsin.
Took me like 7 years, but yeah, found it.
See what I'm saying? When we was there, I was like, what? I went to what's the one taco place that everybody used to talk about? Was it Bel Air? No, it wasn't Bel Air. It's a damn train. Oh,
Now
it was.
the only place I got tacos from was Highland House
Oh
before
no, there
COVID.
was another spot. That was the place I was thinking of. Everybody was talking about the restaurant that was up the street that had the fire. I always talk about how they had the fire chips and dip. And I feel like I would just fill up on that, and then whatever else was all right. Highland
Yep.
House, that's what it was. What was the name of the tacos? Well, it's gonna bug me. It was in Wauwatosa.
Yeah, I don't know nothing out there.
I'm trying to remember it. What was it? I'm not gonna remember. Why am I even trying to remember it? Sorry.
It's
It's
gonna hit
okay.
you after this is over. Don't worry.
The tacos was all right, but it was a commercial Mexican spot, so I can never find good Chinese food. Even though we stayed going to that one Chinese spot that had all you can eat for $5. Um, I used to stay eating pizza because I worked there. feel like our food choices were limited, and then I'd always come back late night with that Taco Bell, a late night party, um, or McDonald's if it was open, and I wanted to wait in that long line.
Yeah,
Which one?
McDonald's is always open. It was just the wait time. Like I got in rides in Disney quicker than I got McDonald's.
Man, that McDonald's knew what they was doing. They said the college is right up the street. We gonna stay open 24/7. They was probably getting good business because they was one of the few businesses that stayed open past like 10 o'clock in Mequon. I
Yeah, they
used to
had
be
like
like,
one person working per night, which was stupid.
yeah, because that line you used to be have to wait 30, 40 minutes for.
Um, but keep it up with the clans. Hope season 3. I know y'all about to do a Godzilla big, but it's getting hot. I need to get the hell up out of here. Phone died. I got shopping to do. So we'll catch a big dog.
Peace, peace. Be easy.
Sir. All right, folks. I'm out.